Hi everyone, it's Jo from Back to Basics Health Solutions here. Today we're going to be talking to Sandra. She's kindly allowed me to do an interview with her. She's been working with me for the last 7 weeks now, and even in the 5 weeks she's completed the Back to Basics program. But would like to share some information about how her journey's gone and the things that she's noticed along the way. So first of all, Sandra, thank you for joining me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. Now, what led you to come in to seek out Back to Basics Health Solutions as being a solution to what's happening with you?
Yes, well, I was feeling very overweight, not so well in myself. My doctors had said, you know, you've got to do something and you better do it soon.
Sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than later. Don't leave it too long. So I finally got to that stage where you need to actually put your foot down and say, this is the time that I'm going to try.
Yeah.
So
that's what happened.
That's what happened, yes.
So with your doctor, what did he say? He, I think earlier on we went through, you had high blood pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
High blood pressure. I've already had 3 stents in my heart.
Yep.
And I was needing to use a spray when I was having my little, twinges. And I thought, this is not a really great way to live.
Yep.
And my cardiologist, who I'm absolutely deadly scared of, threatened me. He said, you have to do it.
You have to lose weight.
Yes, do it.
Okay. So have you tried programs previously before coming in to see us?
I have, yes. I've tried Weight Watchers.
Yeah.
I found that they didn't give me the support. It's really nothing like a one-on-one
like
consultation like you give us, yes. And I feel that you're interested in me and having, not just sitting in a room with a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Gives you a bit more inspiration.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And one-on-one support really helps with accountability. So do you find coming into our weekly sessions has kept you a little bit more on track, given you more direction, more focus, and maybe even in times whilst we intend to be 100% on track for the 5-week program, sometimes there can be little things like we've come through Easter and other things, but have you found that mostly on whole it's been really good to have those sessions there?
Yes. I've had that background, always you in the background, and I'm remembering what you're saying, and I wouldn't like to let Joe down.
So I hope it's not a little evil Joe and a little halo Joe. Okay, so what are the 3 or 4 key changes that you think has changed in your life in the last couple of weeks, or even by the time we finish the program, even in the 7 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, I have noticed quite a few changes. The first and most obvious one would be I feel I am fitting better in my clothes. Not so tight. My bra is fitting better, not that tightness at the back there. And yes, it's much better. I haven't resorted to buying a new one yet.
Good, because you're fitting back into them now, so you don't need to buy new clothes.
Right.
And we know that these clothes have become looser, so your size has come down. We'll talk about her size in a minute and what weight she's lost. And also what about your skin? Has your skin changed?
It has, yes, it has. It seems to have firmed up. And with getting into clothes, one of the things that really stand out is my bathing tops. Instead of pulling them up like this, and then
you did a little jig.
Yes, they really didn't want to cooperate. But now they just pull up and they're really good.
Awesome.
Really good. Yes.
Awesome. And you're feeling better and more confident in your clothing.
Much more confident.
Yeah, you're rocking out those swimwear now. So you feel that you've gained more confidence when you're going out, even in your toddlers, you're feeling better.
Yeah, I do.
And do you think that your outlook of your health has improved as well?
Oh, much, yes. I know the value of the food now. I can understand what you're talking about.
Yep.
And I follow my book quite well. There might be a couple of times where I've maybe just let it go, but on the whole I've used that book and it's been very helpful.
And it's really easy to read, isn't it?
Yes.
There's no high-tech jargon, it's just simple, easy information and straight to the point.
The food takes not very long to prepare.
Yep.
My husband eats it and we have no problem. It's really good.
I have a 1 meal, 1 rule policy. So we have a family, even when my kids were younger, I still make 1 meal. I don't go through and make 2 or 3 meals for everyone. That's just too much hard work, and we don't have the time to do that. And you even said that most of the meals take around about within 30 minutes to make and have on the table. So they're really simple and easy, everyday meals that everyone will enjoy.
That's true.
So what is one of the biggest things that you've learnt from the program or you've taken away from the program?
Well, I think it's probably taught me such a lot about food, about what you're feeling like, how it can affect your moods, how it gives you a boost up, and I think I can see the results now.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Because certain foods can make you feel tired, lethargic, irritable, cranky, and bloated, and what we commonly call cupboard surf. Once we recorrect that, you feel fuller longer. Sometimes it gets to lunchtime, you think, oh, I haven't even realised it's lunchtime and I'm not as hungry as I thought I would be.
Right.
So it's getting that right combination together and getting you into the fat burning zone, which we have done. And we've even got your results here. So what Sandra has done, so whilst we've been together for the last 7 weeks, and Sandra's journey is not quite finished with us yet, so we're still going to continue on together, but I like to work on statistics because statistics come through time and time again. So in the last 7 weeks, she's lost 7.1 kilos, and that's on average 1 kilo per week, which is really good because, and I did ask Sandra before we did the interview if we could say her age, and she's 73. So when we get older, we don't want to be taking the kilos off in huge amounts all at once, because then we can look unhealthier, and then people will start saying, instead of like, oh my god, you're looking good, to, oh my god, is there something wrong with her, which is what we don't want to happen. And then as her centimetres, so in a total she's taken off 51 centimetres, and out of that is 6 centimetres out of the chest area, hence why her bra is fitting a lot better. Then when we come down under the bra, so this is the top of the gut range here, which also is part of your bra, is 7 centimetres, so that's making that whole area good. Then we've come into the waist, which is 10 centimetres. The belly button area is 7 centimetres, and the bottom is 8 centimetres. So, and then even the thighs is 8 centimetres. That's a good all over coverage, and it's all over the body. And it's no wonder your clothes are feeling looser, and it's no wonder that those swimwear is now fitting better.
That's right.
Okay, now, is there anything that you would like, anything else you'd like to share with anyone who's watching this today?
Well, if you've been hesitant about it, I can truly recommend Joanne. She knows her stuff.
Thank you.
You do. And she's a very pleasant girl to talk to, and I'm in awe
I can
of
be a
her.
little
What
bit
she
cheeky.
can. She can. Yes. But she's awesome. She can do amazing things.
And I promise I don't have a big stick. It
No,
doesn't.
nothing.
And do you think that your diary, like even though we have our accountability sessions, do you think your diary really helped you as well?
Absolutely, yes. It really did. And it helped going through all the recipes and choosing something that would be fitting in with what is in the freezer.
Yep.
And I can get that out, and I can even think about the next day as well, which you know wasn't happening for me.
So organisation is the real key to success on any weight loss journey, because when you're organised, it means that number one, you've got your food plan done. It means you can do the groceries to make sure that that works. And it means that you're not buying rubbish when you're at the grocery store as well, because don't get me wrong, little things pop into the trolley that are not meant to be there. And if we bring them into the house, well then we're more encouraged to eat the snacky stuff because they're there.
Not good.
Yeah. And they have a life of their own, and they seem to call you and go, just eat me. And then before you know it, you've had your chocolate biscuit or your savoury biscuit. So being organised is a real key there.
It is, absolutely. That helps enormously. You really just need to listen to Joanne, what she tells you, and it stays in your brain. And I really have not had a chocolate biscuit for 7 weeks.
I'm liking this devil jar and this halo jar. I'm really liking that idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Sandra. I really appreciate the time that you've spent, and I love it that we can share it with everyone. Because everyone's journey is a little bit different, and if we can share a little bit of a piece of someone's journey, it might inspire someone else to get going.
Yes. And even if you talk to Jo over many miles, I'm sure it really, her messages get through. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, thanks, and we'll speak to you guys again later. Bye.
Bye.